Hello creation, I hope you're well. I've just been looking through some old writings and I've found another one. This, I'm assuming having read it, is from the time of the pandemic, around about, when was that, 2021, so it's probably about going on 5 years this year. I've called it We Who Are Free. There are no more leaves, least not upon the trees, for the leaves of the trees succumbed to the breeze. There are no more clouds, least not one by one, for the clouds of the sky did not pass by, they merged to block out the sun. There are no birds calling, least not the cry of spring, for the winter be bleak, and the people don't speak. It's an ice age void of good fun. You must stay inside, the politicians cried, but those awake could sense the snake and chose not to believe in the lie. Tell me how to awaken all those now forsaken by villains who corrupt for gain. With their eyes fixed on wealth, they abuse everyone else and see us as a mere shit stain. Let us not worry, for there is no hurry. Just slow down and go with the flow. In the end you shall see, it is we who are free. To ascend is the one way to go. May you all slow down, breathe deep, and relax in times like these. By doing so, you are adding and aiding in the ascension of the human species. Yeah, what a time, well, that wasn't it? It was a time of controversy. It was a time of it gave all of humanity, or most of humanity, the time to reflect upon what had been happening, didn't it? On our lives. It gave us that time as a species, as a race, to look at how we were living our lives and to see that there is more to life than work, and then die. You know, it showed you the system, and also it showed you how when the world needs halting, or you know, the system needs to stop for a reset, or to give a bit of respite, that it can be done. Unfortunately, it didn't take long when, after that period of time, when those controversial injections were put into all those bodies, and they are controversial. No one can say they're not, because it's an experimental drug, is it not? Is it not? That's what many of us are led to believe. I think my personal opinion is that they wouldn't have given us anything if it hadn't been priorly tested on something else, whatever. But anyway, it's just too much of a... It just stinks of shit, to be honest. I don't believe it, any of it. So, but it gave us a time to reflect. Unfortunately, many have just gone back to the same old ways. You know, same old selfish ways. Having had that time to really reflect, to actually start, you know, when people were allowed to go out and allowed to go out and and on their walks but keep their social distancing, people were actually talking, you know, in parks, in the streets. So if they were going for a walk, they would actually speak to each other instead of walking past with their heads down, not even acknowledging the other human being, the other expression of consciousness. And a lot of that has gone back to how it was before, which I think's a shame. I don't think there was a lesson learned there. I think there was a hidden agenda behind it all, but that's my opinion. And we will just see in time, will we not? We will see in time the effects that all these injections have had on the populace who chose to have them. Anyway, this is a short one. I just found that and I wanted to share this. I know I'm not bouncing off at wall like I was yesterday, but it's okay because I'm going to do another video because I want to talk to you about something else. Alright, that's it for now. Take care.